Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Destro Reborn. Passport Bro endorses the 4B movement. Drizzle, drizzle. Please like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. See that chow. It's chow time.
It's so crazy that I am just now finding out what the 4B movement is, because me and the other women in my life, we've been on that. We've been on the 4B movement. We've been on the 4C movement. What is you talking about?
Cobra has bitten us once too often, and we're gonna start fighting back.
It has been absolutely hilarious to me to see men in this country losing their collective over the 4B movement. For those of you that don't know what it is, the movement started in South Korea, a society that is very misogynistic. The 4B...
Just listening to blue pill beta males, I don't want to label these guys beta male. I don't even like using the term, but when I hear them speak like this, like, do you even know how it is in Korea, you motherfuckers? like this whole, the patriarchy is so horrible. Really? Really?
These refer to 4 words in Korean, which I'm not going to pronounce, but I will put right here and tell you what they mean. No hetero marriage, no childbirth, no dating men, and no hetero relationships. The women in South Korea are fighting back against a society that treats them horribly.
Not the cap.
We in the US now are starting to take up that movement as well. And you know what? I'm all for it.
Fucking G.I. Joes.
Oh,
Cobra.
Yes. South Korea, the home of finger-snapping K-pop and finger-licking fried chicken.
I do
and
love
most
their fried
importantly,
chicken.
women that you can pick up without the risk of a hernia.
That's awesome.
True.
Now, these women of South Korea plan to domesticate our ravaging 304 infestation. Think about it. The Koreans are attempting a feat that neither you, I, or even St. Kevin Samuel Titus III could achieve. Somehow, they have coerced the modern 304 to close their legs, to essentially put an alligator moat between their tenderloins.
I've been participating in the 4B movement 50% based on my life choices alone. I chose to be child-free and not ever get married years ago. And now I have no desire to date.
Did you decide that, or were you not able to get pregnant within the time frame that you needed, and now you can't have kids?
Or be intimate with any man. 100% 4B movement for me, and frankly, I'm happy. I'm happy being single. Peace and love.
The feminist culture nostra has willfully given up their sexual liberation rights with no struggle. What type of black magic are we witnessing?
This is true, isn't it? Now that I think about it, it is some kind of black magic now that women don't want to be 304s anymore all of a sudden.
No sex.
But it's to punish men. Anything to punish men or get revenge on men, women are on board, and on board in mass.
And no children with men. And the reason it's called 4B is because in Korean, the language, these 4 things all start with a B. So it's the 4B movement. Yeah. Well, I am an AEIOU member of this because...
You know, I did another video that talked about, white supremacy and all this, but there's a lot of black women and Asian women in this movement too, at least in America. America seems to think this is the end-all, be-all for the new feminism wave or something. I guess the new wave is the 5th wave. It's 4B.
I am abstinent extremely involuntarily and outright.
Girl, you're overweight, you're old, your lashes look fucked up, your hair is kind of a mess. You really think you're the prize still, that men are just clamoring over to try to be with you? Yeah, you can get, like you said, you can get dick. Dick is everywhere.
Outrageously unhappy about it. Yeah. So I'm a AEIOU member of the 4B movement. Yeah.
It's like gives the excuses for all the post-wall women to kind of say, oh, I'm not a post-wall woman. I'm just a 4B woman.
don't need no man.
I don't need no man. Even the Kanye Westian gold digger has pledged not to marry the rich naive sucker for love for their money.
I'm a gold digger. Of course I just married him for the money and I'm waiting for him to die in like 5 years to leave behind the life insurance policy.
Huh? What'd you say? I can't hear you.
Nothing, baby.
I can't hear you.
I love you. I
I love you too.
Here's the craziest part. The local sperm depository, known as the 24/7 single mother, has pledged that she will stop taking deep stroke donations, which they would.
That was a ruthless joke. Oh my god. Single mothers. The sperm bank, 24-hour sperm bank. Oh my jeez.
Would use to obtain a monthly child support stipend.
A woman loses value when she has 2 baby daddies. It's the dumbest I ever heard. That just means she must got some good ass coochie. And baby, the only thing she lost was 2 men that ain't
The 4B movement would change our society for the best, especially for the passport renegade. But we all know that the modern woman doesn't have the stones to carry out this threat.
They don't.
Although we can fantasize about the possible effects of the 4B movement,
Like we say, past matters. They're such sluts now and whores and sugar babies. You know, they can't stop it. There's no way they're going to be able to stop doing that.
all know the modern woman is not truly up for the task.
American women, leave the 4B movement alone. It's not ours. Leave it alone. But American women, this isn't for us. This isn't our game. We don't take movement serious. Like, we're too individualist. Like, it doesn't work. Honestly, nobody in America sticks to their guns unless it's revolving actual revolvers. The movement is able to work in South Korea because the women have been staying strong. They've been holding each other accountable. They've been using discipline.
You're an idiot. There's like maybe 5,000 of those women out of the millions of people there. Why do you guys think this movement is so powerful?
They've been sticking to what the movement is. I don't think that American women can and will do that. No, like, I don't want us to dirty it. Like, and this is no shade to Americans. I am an American, but we don't take it serious. Just gonna hear a cute song by one of these pop girls that have a lyric about driving in a boy's car. They're gonna get a boy just to post to that lyric. And American women are not going to put all of American women before themselves. Like, all women, period.
Oh yes, a glorious fantasy, my comrades. But here is the raw truth. Your Grace is here to tell you that this so-called 4B movement is a lie. A propaganda leaflet dropped by the feminist Culture Nostra to rally the wine-drinking, dog-walking, Zanny-swallowing victims of the wall.
True.
Korean women have no idea what the 4B movement is, and we need to stop this misinformation.
I am a Korean woman currently living in Korea, and I have so much to say about this topic. So most of the 4B movement videos that I've seen on TikTok are made from foreigners, and I think Korean Americans or just Asian people living in the West, but not actually people living in Korea. So like I said, I live in Seoul. What I think is happening is the Western media likes to really pick up on these sensationalist, provocative topics and then makes it into an article, and then everyone on TikTok follows suit and makes videos about it. But let me tell you, I am 29, going to turn 30 this year, and literally all the conversations that I have with my friends around my age is about, oh my god, we're looking to get married, we need to find good partners, and we need to do this before it gets too late or we're just like aged out of their marriage market, you know?
They actually care about the wall and know that they're going to hit it and they need to fix it. That's the great thing about Korean women. And it's so funny. A lot of Korean men go to Japan for Japanese women because Japanese women are better than Korean women. I've said this in a comment. I've seen this many times. I even have Japanese friends that are women, Japanese subscribers that tell me this, that there is a lot of Korean men because Korean women are just too independent and, want to do their own thing.
You know how you see in K-dramas how like the poor girl ends up marrying the richest CEO of Korea? Yeah, in reality that never happens. So people go to these marriage services and they're heavily used. There are literally so many in the country because everyone is using them. And so the 4B movement in Korea is a very, very small fraction of the whole Korean population in general. It's just the Western media likes to highlight that part and make it seem like it's the biggest issue in Korea, which it really is not. I can promise you that. Don't believe all those sensational articles written online all the time. Most people in Korea still like the other sex. We want to date.
This is the great thing about the internet too, right? We can get to see through certain propagandas and see through certain things because we have other eyes all over the country, all over the world that also see the same thing and are like, oh, nope, you're being lied to.
We want to find love, we want to get married. Those are like the big majority. And it's only the small group of extreme radical misandrists and extreme radical misogynists. They just seem like the loudest because the most attention goes to them.
Meanwhile, here in the Western world, a modern woman explains why it's so great to be a strong, liberated, independent woman.
My cousin, who is younger than me, is getting married today. Meanwhile, I have credit card debt. I am in a toxic situationship with one of my exes. Last week, I was so broke that instead of getting an Uber to the airport, I had a random guy from Hinge drive me. And this year, I have had chlamydia twice. So far. Happy wedding.
Damn. Shout out to Lord Destro. That was some funny ass chow. I love the Drizzle movement. I feel like the Drizzle movement really helps out MGTOW. MGTOW or didn't care about the laws, didn't care about the treatment that we were being treated and the equality, right? Drizzle fixes a good chunk of the equality within relationships at least. Please take a drop down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao. Drizzle.